Hi everyone, Kat over here with Confessions of the Perfect Mom. Today I thought we would chat a little bit about the worst marriage advice. Okay, I know it's not a positive topic, but I keep hearing this advice getting thrown around and it drives me nuts every single time I hear it. We heard it many years ago when me and my husband first got married by several well-intentioned relatives. And I just heard it again from, an older couple that we've known a long time that I asked what their secret was. And they rattled this off yet again. And I tried not to groan when they told me this, but it kind of made me inwardly groan. And it drives me nuts because it's such bad advice. So we're going to go over what it is. And then we're going to kind of break it down as to why this is such bad advice. Because on the surface, it sounds really good. It sounds really well-intentioned, but it's not. So, what is it? It's the advice of never go to bed angry. Really? That's the best advice people can muster and come up with? I think what they're trying to incorporate is talk things out, practice forgiveness, don't let things fester, make sure you're working through issues and not sweeping them under the rug. Those are all really great pieces of advice. But the whole don't go to bed angry is incredibly bad advice. So, first, sometimes you just need sleep. Sleep is a good thing. Sleep allows you to have a break from whatever the argument, the bickering, the fight is about. So you can have that break, you can step away, you can reflect, you can rest. Also, it, allows us to sometimes see the perspective of our partner or spouse. Things often look very different in the morning than they do when things are so raw in the moment. So it allows us to reflect a little bit. And last, I don't know about you guys, but I tend to be a little bit of a brat when I'm overly tired. Again, I realize none of you would possibly be like that, but I tend to get grumpy when I'm tired. When I get grumpy, I'm going to dig in my heels. I'm going to be stubborn. It's not going to go well. And if I'm in that state of mind and my partner is also in that state of mind because he is overly tired, well, then nothing's going to get resolved. And if nothing's going to get resolved and you keep going round and round, at some point you're going to say things that you don't mean. And then it's going to snowball into even bigger issue than it was before. So sometimes it's okay to go to bed when you're tired. It's okay to go to bed angry. It's okay to kind of let those emotions simmer out for a little while. Also, it's really bad advice because you're not going to solve every single marriage issue in a night. Come on, we don't live in a TV show. Sometimes these things take a while to work through. And that's okay, that's life. So if you're setting yourself up for that you're going to fix every single problem your marriage has in one night, well, you're not. You're going to fail. That's setting you up to fail. And then if you're failing in this great advice that people keep giving you, you're going to start contemplating what else you're failing at. So, the next time someone tells you, oh, just never go to bed angry, honey, just ignore it. Throw it out of your mind. Realize that that might be great for them, but it's not overly realistic. And that's okay too. So, what would be really great pieces of marriage advice then? Again, make sure you're talking things through. Make sure you're practicing the forgiveness. And that means when you're done with the fight, you don't bring that fight into future fights. So let the past be the past. Don't sweep things under the rug would be one. A really great piece of advice I don't hear people giving very often is give grace. If you know your partner's in a really bad spot or a lot of stress, struggling, don't take things so personally. Kind of give him grace, relax, realize it's not you. Those are all really great pieces of advice. So again, don't listen to the never go to bed angry piece. So I hope this was helpful. What was your worst piece of marriage advice that you've heard that grates at you every time you hear it? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you are subscribing so you don't miss any future videos. And if you want even more, you can find me on my blog at confessionsoftheperfectmom.com. Thank you guys very much, and I hope this was helpful.